Hi, this is Chris Lake, and you're in tune to Evo and RST.
Good morning to you, Mr. Chris Lake. How's tricks?
Yeah, all good, man. I'm just in the studio at the moment, working away on some bits and bobs for the summer, so it's always the same, always in the studio or sleeping.
Life of a superstar DJ. Now, Chris, taking you back to your very, very young early years, and I believe you were a postman growing up.
My proudest moment, of course.
Well, we all had to start somewhere, Chris, so tell us, how did you get into dance music?
I started getting into music, well, I first started playing the keyboard when I was like 9 or 10, and then I started getting into music production when I was 13, because I moved to Scotland, and I first discovered a synthesizer, and I thought it was the best thing ever, you know, being able to create your own sounds and melodies and things like this. It developed into like from being a hobby to a serious hobby to, you know, becoming fanatical about it, to becoming a career, and here I am now, and obviously hosting was all part of supplementing, you know, me being able to do all of this, so that's how I could afford to get all the gear.
Okay, great, and then on from there, the track Changes literally changed your life and was a turning point for you. You had chart success and recognition worldwide. What was the inspiration to build this track?
Well, I was just going through a very creative patch at the time, making all sorts of styles. I was really finding my feet with production. I felt like, you know, I was really getting to the point where I was making records that were really going to work on the floor, and I just finished a long day in the studio and had found a really nice piano sample to use, you know, a piano sound. So I laid down a piano riff and then went to bed, woke up in the morning, spent 4 hours on the track, finished it, sent it off to Desmond Masiello, who was mixing his Balance compilation at the time. He'd mixed the comp the day before, but he loved the track so much, he scrapped his mix for disc 2, redid it, and finished his mix with it on disc 2. So and that was the beginning of that track. He signed it to his label, Alternative Route, and to be honest, it just grew into a monster, which was great for me, because it gave me that recognition worldwide, which is pretty invaluable for my career.
Fantastic, and many congratulations indeed, Chris. Now, you're ready to drop a new album. Can you tell us more?
Yeah, of course, yes. It's a 2 nice compilation. I'm mixing it with Tocadisco, so with a disc each, for Toolroom Records, and it's going to be out on June the 7th, and it's just I think it's quite a true representation of the sort of sound you'd expect to hear from me in a nightclub. A bit of a mixture of house, techno, tech house, progressive. These are all the styles that I've been into for years, and you know, I've been supporting, and it really reflects that. I think it's got a nice movement to it. It's you know, a lot of variety. It's I'm sure. Well, I hope a lot of people will like it.
Okay, cool. I guess and assume that it features a lot of your new tracks.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them. I've written some exclusives for the album. Managed to get some other exclusives from other artists. There's I think some nice bits on there. I'm really happy with the new track I did called Amiga, which is going to be coming out as an exclusive on Toolroom Records. That'll also be released in June. So I'm just super happy. A lot of work went into it.
Well, I'm sure the hard work has paid off now, Chris. Now, you are of UK stock. Do you think as a nation we have enough influence on the global house music circuit?
Well, yeah, I think, you know, I'm sure some other countries would argue too much when they don't have enough. I think we've got a very influential scene. I think a lot of the trends we set here spread out to the rest of the world. I think we're quite an influential nation, and it's something I'm quite proud to be part of. Really, we've got some really, really talented artists in this country.
Viva Britannia.
Way.
Double way and up the revolution. Now, Chris, away from all things music, how do you get down?
You know what? I don't really do much else. I'm a really sad git. I just most of my life is spent involved with music, and I don't know, if I chill out, maybe I'll you know, go watch films and stuff, go for meals, and go just do really chilled out things with my wife, and I love spending time with my family if I can get time, but it's difficult now, you know. It's I always end up being in the studio or working away on something. You know, my wife's also a musician, so we have a common interest. It's like, if we're bored, we'll just go and write a track. It's I suppose it's quite a unique situation. So downtime, I don't even look for it because I don't feel I need it. So it's such a great line of work, which is it never really feels like I'm putting hours into it. It's just I'm living, and it's what I do. So
living the dream, Chris, and good on ya.
Yeah, all good.
Now, Chris, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. We look forward to your album drop on June 7th on Tour Room, and we hope to catch up with you soon.
Thank you very much, and thanks for your time.
www.evoandrst.com